You live in an era where focus is the most expensive currency. The world out there wants to steal every second for meaningless distraction. Every notification is a siren song, luring your mind away from its purpose. The constant noise of the modern world creates a fragmented soul. But remember, your mind is a kingdom, and you are its king. It is time to rebuild your fortress and sharpen your iron will. The ancient wisdom of the Stoics is not just a philosophy. It is a battle plan for reclaiming your life from the hands of chaos. Today, we learn to become the ruler of our own soul through 10 immutable Stoic laws designed to forge an unbreakable focus in you. Deep within you lies a sanctuary that no external force can touch unless you allow it. It is time to close the gates today. Rise as the king of your soul. Let these principles be your shield and your sword as you navigate the turbulent seas of the century. Prepare your mind for the transformation. We are moving from the noise of the many to the power of the one. Let us begin. Law 1. Define your circle of control. Do not waste energy on things outside your reach, such as public opinion or complex digital algorithms. Focus solely on the one thing you truly own, your thoughts and your actions. This is the foundation of all true power and peace. When you stop trying to control the world, you finally gain the strength to control yourself. Write down, I focus only on my control. Within this circle, you are a god. Outside of it, you are a slave to fortune. Choose sovereignty over the frustration of chasing the wind. Law 2. The preciousness of time. Seneca taught that humans are often stingy with money, but reckless with their most limited resource, their hours. Distraction is a professional thief. It does not take your wallet, it takes your life, one wasted minute at a time until nothing remains. Treat every hour as if it were a bag of gold. Would you throw it into the mud? Then do not throw it away. Your attention is your life's energy. By guarding your time, you guard your soul from the erosion of the trivial and the shallow things. Law 3. Amor fati. Love your destiny. Do not fight the chaos of the world. Instead, use it as raw material for your growth. Every obstacle is an opportunity to practice your will. Like fire that consumes everything, your focus should turn every hindrance into fuel for heat. Whatever happens, say yes to it. Not with resignation, but with the fire of a king who knows how to rule every circumstance he meets. Affirm to yourself, every challenge is for my benefit. This mindset transforms a victim into a victor and a distracted mind into iron. We have laid the foundation of self-mastery. Now, we must build the walls of our inner fortress to protect the focus we have reclaimed. Law 4. Voluntary hardship. Practice saying no to immediate comfort. Focus only flourishes in the soil of discipline and periodic self-denial of luxury. By choosing the difficult path occasionally, you become immune to the fear of losing comfort. This makes you dangerous to those who sell distraction. Master your impulses before they master you. Discipline is the bridge between the king you are and the king you are meant to be. Law 5. Memento mori. Remember that you will die. If you knew tomorrow was your last day, would you spend hours scrolling mindlessly? Death is not a threat. It is a lens that brings your life into sharp focus. It reminds you that time is finite and precious. Live with purpose right now. Every second spent in distraction is a second of your life you have surrendered to the grave prematurely. Law 6. The inner citadel. Other people's opinions are merely noise outside your walls. Do not let them breach your inner peace or focus. The mind is a fortress that only you can surrender. If you do not value your own judgment, you will always be a puppet. Build your walls high. Your worth is determined by your character, not by the likes, comments, or the shallow approval of the passing crowd. Stand firm in your truth. A king does not look for validation from his subjects. He provides the vision they need to follow his lead. Law 7. Negative visualization. Imagine the worst things that could disrupt your day. By anticipating chaos, you strip it of its power to distract. When you have already faced the storm in your mind, the real wind feels like a breeze. Preparation is the armor of the focused soul. Do not be surprised by difficulty. Expect it, welcome it, and stay on your path. A king is never caught off guard by his fate. We have built the fortress. Now, let the king rise. The final laws will teach you how to project your power into the world. Focus is not just an absence of distraction. It is the presence of total intent. It is the light that pierces through the darkness. Law 8. Absolute presence. Do not live in the dead past or the unborn future. Bring your entire soul into this very moment. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do every act as if it were the last of your life." When you are present, distraction has no room to breathe. The present moment is the only place where you have power. To be elsewhere is to be nowhere. To be here is to be king. Law 9. The power of silence. Epictetus taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak. Silence preserves your mental energy. Every word you speak for the sake of noise is a leak in your vessel of focus and inner strength. In the quiet, you hear the truth. In the noise, you hear only the echoes of others. Your strength is found in the stillness you maintain. Law 10. Daily self-reflection. At the end of each day, ask your soul, did I win the battle against distraction today? Be honest. Be a strict but fair judge of yourself. Review your failures not with shame, but with the intent to sharpen your focus for tomorrow's war. Progress is a slow build. The king is not made in a day, but in the repeated victory over the small impulses that try to derail. You have the laws. You have the fortress. Now you must take the oath. The world is waiting for the king to finally take command. The world will never stop being chaotic. It is designed to pull you in 1,000 directions at once. But you have a choice now. Focus is not a skill. It is a dignity. It is the mark of a soul that knows its worth and refuses to be sold cheaply. You were not born to be a slave to cheap dopamine or the whims of others. You were born to rule your inner kingdom completely. Take the oath. Say it with conviction. My mind is mine alone. Let this be the mantra that guards your gates from this day forward. Comment below, "My mind is my own," to mark the start of your journey. Join the ranks of those who have chosen the path of focus. The lineage of the Stoics flows through you now. Use this power wisely. Use it to build a life that actually matters to you. Go and reign over your kingdom. The distractions of the world are small compared to the majesty of a focused and determined human spirit. Subscribe to continue your journey toward mastery. We provide the maps. You provide the courage to walk the difficult and rewarding path of wisdom. May your focus be sharp, your heart be calm, and your will be iron. Hail to the King of the soul. We will meet again. Your direction is set. Do not look back at the chaos you have left behind. The future belongs to those who own their attention. Every choice is a vote for the person you are becoming. Choose the king. Choose the focus. Choose the life of a true master. The world wakes up to noise, but you wake up to purpose. This is the advantage of the Stoic in a world of distraction. Be solid. Be immovable. Be the rock that the waves of the world break against in vain. Your focus is your ultimate and final shield. The king has returned. The soul is reclaimed. Now live as you were meant to live, in total control and with absolute and divine focus. True vision begins when the eyes are closed to the trivial. Your internal world is where the most important battles are won or lost. Stoicism gives you the ability to ignore the walls of the maze. You see the path because you are no longer distracted by the dead ends. Let your focus be the breath that turns your potential into a roaring fire. You have the spark. Now provide the constant and steady air. The laws are your lighthouse. Even in the thickest fog of modern life, they will guide you back to the shores of your own reason. When every part of your mind is aligned with your purpose, life becomes effortless. You move with the precision of a masterfully crafted clock. Bridge the gap between who you are and who you must be. Each focused minute is a step across the abyss of a wasted life. Patience is a form of focus. Plant the seeds of discipline today and watch as they grow into a fortress of character and lasting legacy. The arrows of the world, the news, the gossip, the trends cannot hurt the one who stands behind the shield of a disciplined and stoic mind. From the height of focus, everything becomes clear. You see the world as it is, not as your distractions want you to see it. Be the riverbed, not the water. Let the world flow through you, but remain the constant and stable ground that determines its own course. Victory is internal. If you have mastered your own mind, you have already won every race that truly matters in this short life. You are a small part of a grand cosmos, yet your mind can encompass it all. Do not waste such a magnificent gift on the trivial. The war for your focus is a daily battle. Put on your armor every morning and do not rest until the sun has set. Your heart beats for a reason. Make sure your mind follows that rhythm. Live with intent, live with focus, and live as a king. The journey of 1,000 years begins with a single second of focused intent. Go forth and reign over your soul. Farewell, King.